Dave Ping 243.
Hello guys, this is me, Dave Ping 243, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Colosseum. Last time we managed to get into the Shadow Pokémon lab via certain things. And now, why am I back in Age Village? For one thing, I want to nickname my Umbreon and Espeon, but another thing is that I never got this item chest right here when I could have gotten it a while back. It's the Exp Share. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is that, oftentimes I will, just have, Suicune in the back of the party. Just because it's a Shadow Pokemon and, you know, it's hard to raise. So giving it the EXP share at least gives it some experience. Sure, it's going to lower the amount of experience that my other Pokemon get, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. So, you can actually nickname your Pokemon here in Agate Village. I think the building is over here on the top. Yeah, this one right here. This also happens to be the daycare. You could leave your Pokemon here in case they're like lower level, then they'll automatically get experience whenever you walk. So, you can also leave Shadow Pokemon behind here. You can't do that in XD, but you can here. And also there's a PC here. But anyway, this is the name raider, and, well, you could change the names of your Pokemon. Oh yes, I forgot to heal since last time, but anyway. We're finally going to be nicknaming our Umbreon and Espeon. Yeah. So I know this nickname is going to be rather, simple, but, it fits with Umbreon's sort of, like, design. So, Shadow. Not like Shadow from the Sonic series, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, let's also nickname Espeon. I think Espeon's nickname is going to be a bit more fun to well name, because, well, not only it makes sense, but it's kind of a cute name, I won't lie. AC, so Kit. You probably already know where this is going. Kit Kat. As in, like, the chocolate Kit Kat. And it also makes sense because Espeon kind of looks like a cat, so, yeah. When Suicune is, ready to be purified, I'll come back here, and when I do, I'll get the chance to nickname Suicune, and that'll be the last of my, party members getting nicknames. So, how about we go back to, well, I would have said Shadow Pokemon Lab, and, well, here's the thing, we're actually not going to be going back to the Shadow Pokemon Lab just yet, because there is something I neglected quite a bit back. I could have done this for a while, but I chose not to. For reasons, let's just say that. So, we're back at Fennec City, and, well, remember this place. We have never been in here before, but, shit, I should probably heal up Narukami. But yeah, we never entered that place before. That's basically the pre-gym. And basically, there is a legit gym leader there. Not in terms of, like, getting a gym badge, but, he kind of is a gym leader in the sense that he, that you could fight him. And, he's quite annoying, and all of his Pokemon are, like, in the 40s, so that's why I chose to put it off until now. So actually, I think I'm going to put Suicune up at the front. And, who needs experience the most? That would be Mr. Dread, okay. So in that case, I will take off the experience share for now. I'll put it back on Suicune, when we do fight Justy, because we have to fight some trainers first. But yeah, one reason why I put this fight off is because Justy won't fight you unless you have a full party of 6. So yeah, we're going to be fighting a few trainers here, and for this point in the game, they're all pretty weak, I would say. What the? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, like, it's not reacting. So yeah, we're going to be facing against 4 trainers, and they're all quite weak for this point in the game, because, you were kind of meant to do these fights way back when you first entered Fennec City. And we have the awesome, battle theme that we got from, Ryder Willie, I believe, is trainer classes. Anyway, yeah, you can see that these levels are indeed low, so we were totally meant to do this earlier on in the game. But yeah, since these are just kind of like fodder trainers, I'm just going to just cut these battles out. So when I see you guys again, I'll be going up to Justy once again to fight him. Alrighty, and that's all 4 trainers down, so I do have a bit of a strategy going into the Justy fight. Anyway, Justy's going to give us something. It's the white herb. And yeah, I just need to do something first, Justy. So, let's put the experience share back onto Suicune, and let's get my leads ready. Because we want Shadow up first, and because Shadow has a certain move that is going to help out a lot in this fight. And, Narukami's not really going to do much in this fight. I guess Kit Kat? Anyway, now we're ready. Yes, we are. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, pre-gym leader Justy would like the battle. Alright. This guy's an optional boss, you do not need to fight him. So anyway, he's going to start off with Cacnia and Azumarill. So, let me just go over, their thing. So, Cacnia is level 41, Grass type, Sand Veil for its ability, and it has the moves Sandstorm, Double Team, Feint Attack, and Needle Arm. Meanwhile, the Azumarill is level 40, Water type, has huge power for its ability, and knows the moves Double Team, Light Screen, Return, and Surf. So, basically, his whole team is reliant on Double Team and just evasion in general. Like, this guy is going to be boosting up his evasion like crazy, and yeah, he doesn't always start off with the same Pokemon, so I was expecting him to send out a couple ground types first, but no, he went with his with two of his non-ground types. So that's a bit of a oof moment right there, but let's get rid of the Cacnia first because it could technically get more evasion out of its Sand Veil ability because it knows Sandstorm, and nice! Critical hit! That means no Sandstorm for you. At least not yet. Anyway, Gligar. So, Gligar is level 41. Ground Flying type, has Sand Veil for its ability, just like Cacnia. And it knows the moves Sandstorm, Double Team, Aerial Ace, and Dig. So, in addition to Justy being reliant on evasion, he has some moves that never miss. So, it's like you're never going to be hitting him, but he's always going to be hitting you. It's really annoying. So, hence why I have Feint Attack on Shadow. This is really going to help out a lot in the fight because Feint Attack never misses. So, let's have Kit Kat deal with Gligar first. And, nice, knocking it out. Which is going to prompt him to send out his next Pokemon, Sandshrew, level 41. Ground type, Sand Veil for its ability with the moves Sandstorm, Double Team, Swift, and Dig. So yet again, another evasion Sand Veil user that has a move that never misses. Yeah, let's do what we did last turn. I'm confident that Kit Kat can just annihilate the Sandshrew. Really? Okay, I could just Feint Attack it on the next turn. Umbreon isn't really doing anything with Azumarill anyway. That's assuming if Kit Kat can even hit Azumarill now, because it's got like 2 double teams up, and there goes Sandstorm, so... yeah, speedrunners really hate this move, as I stated before, in some other episode. Because this just goes on forever with all non-ground type, not all non-ground rock or steel types being hit by the Sandstorm. So Kit Kat, please hit. Thank you for hitting. That really helps speed things along. I don't want to be stuck in this fight forever. So yeah, Justy's not that hard if you... Wow, pointless critical hit. Am I right? But yeah, Justy's not that hard if you could just get around his annoying evasion. And he's going to be sending out his last non-ground / rock type. So that would be Sunflora. So Sunflora is level 40, grass type, has chlorophyll for its ability, and knows the moves Double Team, Ingrain, Helping Hand, and Mega Drain. Yeah, Sunflora is probably his worst Pokemon because it's only good stat special attack, and it's slow, frail, and like you just saw its getting hand animation. It's just like its head's about to pop out as what Chugga Conroy put in his LP. And yeah, it just looks like Sunflora's head is about to pop out when it just gets hit by an attack. So, Azumarill is almost down. And it keeps spamming return, so... It's actually not doing that much considering it has huge power for its ability. Which I'm rather surprised by. But either way though, this fight is not really that hard if you could just get around the evasion. But yeah, Justy's like the one evasion noob that like nobody ever wants to go up against. I mean, Double Team is banned in competitive play for a reason. Like, it's just stupid and annoying, and you can't exactly get rid of it by switching out, unlike accuracy drops. So you just kind of have to learn to deal with it, and it's like so obnoxious. But anyway, this is going to prompt him to send out his last Pokemon, Nosepass. It's actually his highest level as well. So Nosepass is level 42, Rock type, has Magnapole for its ability, which is pretty much irrelevant. You probably don't have any Steel types at this point. And it knows the moves Double Team, Magnitude, Thunder Wave, and Rock Slide. Nosepass is really much more of a defensive Pokemon. It's not really, it's not really offensive. In fact, its attacking stats are pretty weak. So it's not really that much of a threat on its own. Oh man, like, do you have any idea how much worse Justy can be if this was Generation 4, where not only is there the addition of Probopass, but Sandstorm gives all rock types, like, a special defense boost, and Sandstorm? Yeah, Sandstorm gives a special defense boost to all rock types, so, do you have any idea how much worse this fight could be if Justy had access to those things? Like, oh my god, like, that probably would have been hell. Thankfully, though, we've pretty much gone through this entire fight without having a single knockout on our side, so, yeah, Nosepass is done. That fight was pretty easy. And we've defeated Justy. So yeah, we don't have to deal with this evasion noob, and in fact, I don't think we've even missed a single attack throughout in that entire fight, which is ironic. So, Justy's going to stop us for a second, so how about we go talk to him again? So, he's going to give us something. And it's TM27 Return, I believe. I'm familiar enough with Return to see... Okay, yeah, it's Return. Return is a good move. It does more damage. It has a higher base power depending on how high the happiness stat of a Pokemon is, and the max base power is 102. So we are done with Justy. So we can go back to the Shadow Pokémon Lab and resume our story-related events there. Alrighty, and now we're back. So, how about we get our team situated for incoming Cypherpeons? So let's put Mr. Dread and Narukami up in the front, since I think they need the experience the most. So let's get back into the main part of the lab. So yeah, how about we explore more of this place? We haven't checked down here, so, okay, we can open the door from the side, so, there is a scientist here if you want to find him. I'll do it for the experience, but I'm not going to be, showing this battle off. Alrighty, and we're done with that fight. So yeah, completely unrequired. You don't need to fight him, but you know what? I did it for the experience, and Mr. Dread did get a bit roughed up there, mostly because of a Chinchou. Let's heal him up. And how about... I need to give, Narukami something other than, electric-type attacks. I don't know, I guess return? I mean, it's not really that good with physical attacking, but at least it's, like... At least it's going to be an option if I am brick-walled by, ground types. And I don't need Conspore. Like, I have Thunder Wave, it's not that bad. So anyway, the downstairs key is needed to open this door, so we don't have that key with us right now. So, we're kind of forced to go through here. So, so yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I think the leads are still fine. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, they still need experience the most for right now, so, here's another, scientist you could fight. I'm not sure if he's required, because he does automatically, battle you, so... I'll kind of leave this one in, mostly because, this guy does have a Magneton. So, let's use Thunderbolt on, Magneton and Shadow Ball. Whoa! Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Oh god. That's having my defense. Okay. Okay, that really wasn't that bad. I mean, sure, Narukami got kind of fucked up from it, but it didn't affect Mischievous, so... thanks? You kinda did me a favor by getting rid of that Electrode. Oh god, Thunder. Okay, good, missed. So yeah, Thunder is only 70% accurate, so that's why it misses quite a bit. It's even worse in harsh sunlight because in the Japanese games, sunny day is called clear skies, and well, you don't have thunderstorms in clear skies, so that's why Thunder's only 50% accurate in sunny day. Because it's just not normal to see a storm cloud within a clear sky, so that's why. So yeah, Narukami needs to be healed up from that. Self-destruct. If it was Explosion, then I might have... Then, Narukami might have gone down. But thankfully it was just self-destruct, so it wasn't too bad. And besides, it doesn't affect Mischievous moment, and... Okay, I know for a fact that this fight is required, so... Leaving this one in. And if you were paying attention, there was an item on the desk. We'll definitely be needing that. Because otherwise we won't be able to progress. So, another Electro. Better hope you don't have Explosion. So yeah, these scientists, none of them carry Shadow Pokémon, so... don't worry. Like, you're not missing out on anything if you don't fight these scientists. Oh god, Thunder kind of hurt. Okay, Shadow Ball doesn't do quite half. Okay, nice crit. Might have needed that. And Magneton. Well, damn. Let's have Narukami use Thunder on Electrode, and let's have Mr. Dread heal himself up on his turn. Alright, Thunder. Missed. Thunder. Missed. Alright. Yeah, this is why I much prefer Thunderbolt over Thunder. Except in Rain. Okay. I was going to say, like, did it really survive with that much HP and it didn't get paralyzed by anything? Like, okay. At least it got paralyzed. So now I can use Mr. Dread to outspeed Electrode and take it out with a Shadow Ball. I still think Electrode's fang animation's hilarious. Okay, Mr. Dread gets up to level 41. Not too shabby. Thunder, okay, that's going to hit. And Magneton has a good special attack stat. Okay, that almost took Mr. Dread out. Alright, nice. Paralysis yet again with Thunderbolt. Which means that both of my Pokemon will be able to outspeed Magneton and KO it. So yeah, Narukami, you're really proving yourself to be useful. And speaking of which, you got yourself to level 41 as well, so... yeah, you're proving yourself to be the superior electric type. Oh, really? Well, I'll just take this then. The downstairs key. In Chugga's LP, he accidentally called it the down Saint key, which is hilarious. Anyway, let's go heal up Mr. Dread and get a move on. First I'll switch, let's give Rosso and, Suicune some action together. Why not? But first, I'll go save. Alrighty, I'm back, and now we shall move on to another part of the main, well, part of the lab. So, we have the downstairs key, we can, use it. And we get ambushed by a Ceiling Peon. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these in here, so Cypherpeon Lair. I think this is another Peon that has a Shadow Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure, though. Again, it's been a while since I played this game myself, so, bear with me. So, let's use Flame Wheel on Nuzleaf, and... okay, Suicune has regained Leer, not going to be that useful, but at least we can, like, damage to Houndour with Shadow Rush. Okay, Nuzleaf goes down without a hitch, that's great. And Carvana, alright. Not so great, but I can... oh. Oh, maybe I could capitalize on this moment. So Rosso used Dig on Houndour, and Suicune you use Shadow Rush on Carvana. Yes, my plan is coming together! So Rough Skin and recoil damage. Murkrow, okay. And yep, it's a Shadow Pokemon. I do remember there being a Shadow Murkrow in this place, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, this Cypherpeon is one of them that has a Shadow Pokemon, so Murkrow is yet another mon that is a part of the club. So it wouldn't receive its evolution until Generation 4, where the Dusk Stone became a thing. Let's call Suicune out of that. Okay. One shot, so that's solid. So Rosso gets up to level 41, and damn, this Murkrow knows fly. Let's have Rosso use Protect, why not? And I'm not sure if Suicune is slower than Murkrow. I can at least go and check to see. But yeah, actually using Protect for the first time. Okay, Suicune is faster than Murkrow. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, I thought you might have used Fly on Rosso, so yeah. I'm going to call Rosso and let's Shadow Rush the Murkrow. I'm worried a Flame Wheel might do a little bit too much, and I'm worried about a potential burn from it, so that's why I didn't go for that. So, Fly, Protect, and on Suicune's turn, I'm going to throw a ball at Murkrow. I don't think its catch rate is that high, but I'll try. So yeah, Murkrow was actually the only dark flying type, well, part of the only dark flying type family for quite a little while until Yveltal became a thing in Pokemon X and Y. So yeah, gonna call, because I really don't want to damage Murkrow, because Murkrow, believe it or not, its defenses are pretty terrible. So, this thing was not built to take hits. It's basically a more offensive flying type than you would think. So, Rosso used Protect. If this thing could just stop using Fly and start using Shower Rush a little bit, I'll be a bit more happy, because then it can at least damage itself a little bit more to where I can probably snag it better. 1, 2, 3. Murkrow, get. Members of the club just keep on coming, and Murkrow's an interesting flying type to say the least. Mostly because it's a mixed attacker. Its starting moves are pretty decent apart from Mean Look. Nightshade is nice for safely chipping down the HP of a Shadow Pokemon. Sadly, Murkrow doesn't learn any notable level up moves at this point, so whatever. There's always the TM department. So, as for TMs, Shadow Ball and Taunt are the main ones you want to look into should you want to use this bird. Rain Dance is mostly listed here as a support option for a partner with either water moves or with thunder. Murkrow's ability is Insomnia, which prevents it from falling asleep. The one problem that makes Murkrow not so desirable is that it is absolutely frail. Murkrow was not designed to take hits whatsoever, and it shows with those defensive stats. Yikes. Just yikes. I don't really have much to say about this thing. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. If you could protect this bird with your life, then it could prove to be at least somewhat usable. Overall, though, you should use Murkrow if you're looking for something that has Nightshade. Otherwise, just transfer this bird to a later generation so that it can evolve into Honchkrow through via Duskstone. Wow, as soon as I say, like, if this thing can just damage itself a little bit more, it'd be easier to snag, what do you know, I actually caught the thing. So, I'm gonna go save, and, well, you know the rest. And we're back. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, supposedly this is like a containment area for Shadow Pokemon, so, presumably they've all been handed down to Cypherpeons at this point, so that's why they're empty. At least that's my theory. Anyway, let's go left. Oh, that's just a dead end. I have a feeling a Cypherpeon, yep. I had a feeling that a Ceiling Peon would have dropped. Alright, Pupitar and Zubat. Yeah, the one thing I could praise Cypher is that they actually have a lot of variety in the Pokemon that they use. Like, it's not really so much as like stereotypical dark or poison types. Like, they actually use Pokemon of all different varieties. And, you know, it's just something that makes this game less monotonous compared to other games. And, oh! That's something you don't normally see, and yes, it's a Shadow Pokemon. This is actually your first obtainable Steel type, so, okay. I'm actually going to be sticking on with... I'm actually going to be, sticking to the Hyper Mode. Fuck it, let's use Fire Blast on Pupitar, why the hell not, and... the reason why I'm not worried about critically hitting a Fortress with Shadow Rush is because its defense stat is massive. It's a very physically defensive beast. And yeah, Fire Blast just did over half. But yeah, Fortress's physical defense stat is really high, so yeah, even a crit doesn't do that much. Speaking is getting rather low, though. So, Fortress actually hits pretty hard. A lot of people wouldn't really know this, but Fortress does have a pretty good attack stat for being a wall. Let's use Dig on Pupitar, and let's continue Shadow Rushing the Fortress. This is the one time I actually do want to get crits with Shadow Rush. There we go, that's perfect. So Fortress is a bug and steel type, and, you know, it's only weak to fire. So, attack missed. So, on Suicune's turn, I'm going to throw a ball at Fortress and hope that it catches. Because I could sure, not... I surely do not want to fail at this. 1. Nope, apparently not. Like, apparently this thing doesn't want to be snagged. And great, Pupitar goes down. Although that probably means that Fortress is going to be using Shadow Rush on Rosso, and it's going to spell doom for him. Okay, who are you hitting? Yep, Rosso, I predicted that. Okay, let's send out Umbreon. I should be saying Shadow. So let's send out Shadow so that it could be a wall, and let's... I'm out of Ultra Balls. Well, damn. Have to go buy more soon. Because if I don't have Ultra Balls by the time I get to the end of this place, it's going to be hell trying to snag a certain Shadow Pokemon, let's just say. And then during Suicune's turn, I'll call it. I don't need it to be in Hyper Mode anymore. So, Fortress, please catch. I don't want you to knock yourself out. 1. No. Okay, Suicune's got his heart gauge down a little bit. Okay, Safeguard. That's not really going to matter. Okay, it's getting really low on health. I don't want it to knock itself out. So, Shadow, how about you use your turn? I'm out of Great Balls, too. Well, that's really bad. And I doubt the Timer Balls have had a chance to charge, so... yeah, my options are limited. Pokeball, and let's use a Hyper Potion on Suicune. This may end up to be a failure. I don't know that for sure, but this is looking bleak. 1, 2, 3! Guy with a Pokeball! Fortress Skit! Ever wondered what a bagworm would look like with reinforced steel plating? You get Fortress, and it surprisingly doesn't look horrifying. Fortress is a physically defensive beast that can be really useful in this game. There's a reason as to why Chugga Conroy used it in his LP. It's so far the first obtainable steel type that we have here. But, okay. What does Fortress have to offer? Quite a bit, actually. Its starting moves are pretty good. Explosion, Protect, and even Rapid Spin. Explosion is great for when Fortress has low health. Just make sure that you protect with your other Pokemon. Protect is obviously a godsend for a wall, and Rapid Spin is good for chipping the HP of Shadow Pokemon down. Additionally, Rapid Spin is excellent for competitive battles. For level up moves, Spikes is great for competitive singles, and Double Edge is there for more power, without resorting to Explosion, that is. Shockingly, Fortress' base attack stat is 90, and it's crazy for a wall to have that. As for TMs, Toxic is a must on any wall. Light Screen covers Fortress' lower special defense, and Earthquake is definitely not horrible on this thing either. The Sturdy ability is not good here, but if you could transfer this Fortress to a game that is Gen 5 and onward, then it's super useful. Bug Steel is a really solid type combination, making Fortress only weak to fire. Overall, Fortress is amazing if you're looking for a physical wall. However, there is another physical wall of steel coming later. You might want to wait until we get to that so you can make the judgment call on which option is better for you. Wow, okay, talk about pulling a Chugga Conroy out of my ass. The Ultra Balls didn't work, the Great Balls didn't work, but rather, a Pokeball worked. That was something else. And Suicune got into Hyper Mode yet again. Not the end of the world. I want his heart gauge to be lowered, and nice crit there, Umbreon, making up for Suicune not attacking. Okay, Takedown doesn't do anything. Bite, and let's call Suicune. Suicune! And Swablu just barely doesn't go down. Well, crap. That's okay. What's the worst thing it could do to me besides takedown? Like, peck? Well, it knocked itself out anyway, so I guess I'll never know. But yeah, that was weird. Anyway, I guess I'll just go back and save, and then also, I'll go get some more Ultra Balls, and then come back here to save. So I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, I'm back, and I got 16 more Ultra Balls. That's not going to be enough for, when we get to the end of this place. Like, I'll have several left, but it's not going to be enough for what I'm going to be catching at the end, and I ran into a Cypherpeon by accident. Oh, lesser. Okay. Rhyhorn and Ariados. And the Shadow Pokemon of the day is Ariados. Alright, Ariados is, well, unspectacular. His only good stat is attack, which is base 90, I believe. And yeah, a bug poison type, like, Ariados is not bad per se. It does start off with Sludge Bomb, which is about the best thing you could ever hope for on a Gen 3 Ariados, but it's slow, it's kind of frail, and honestly, it's like, you wouldn't really expect Ariados to be slow for how it looks, but it is kind of slow. So, let's chip it down with Bite. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's Sludge Bomb right there. That's going to be kind of bad for my walls because they are susceptible to poison. And Rhyhorn used Dig. Suicune is not really going to be doing much here anyway. Let's use a Hyper Potion on... Oh, yeah, I forgot Hyper Mode. Ugh! Well... crap. Well, let's hope that Crit Shower Rush does not knock out Ariados. And I guess I'll chuck a ball at it. Let's fucking go. I don't know why I'm summoning out my inner Chris Zito. If you don't know who that is, he's basically one of the players of D&D. Oh my god! I was not expecting that. Ariados, get. If you wanted a bug that could actually hit things decently hard, you may have come to the right place, my friend. I consider Ariados to be a bit of an underrated choice to use in this game. Don't let its mostly mediocre stats fool you. Ariados has enough to get by thanks to its Sludge Bomb and Scary Face. Sludge Bomb needs no introduction as to why it's good on the Spider. Scary Face is used for quickly gaining speed control. However, I will admit that Leech Life is a total dud if you don't transfer this Ariados to Generation 7. If you want Ariados itself to be fast, don't worry. It gets agility at level 53, which gets around the speed issue. And Psychic is also not bad in Ariados if you want to destroy opposing poison types. As for the TMs, you could teach the TM for Psychic if you don't feel like waiting until level 63, and there's also Giga Drain for additional type coverage. This Ariados is holding the item Silver Powder. This boosts the power of bug-type moves by 10%, should you want it on something else. As for its abilities, Insomnia is better for this game, specifically since Leech Life is the only bug-type attack this Ariados will have, However, if you want to transfer this to a later generation to get better bug moves, then Swarm is better. Overall, Ariados is what I would call a sleeper option for any team in Colosseum. It's not bad even though its stats may seem to be mediocre. I wouldn't hate you for using this thing. If you wanted to, that is. How the hell did I catch that on the first Ultra Ball with that much health? I don't understand. That was... What? Well, apparently Ariados wanted to give me an easy time. Alright, let's beat down this Rhyhorn before it has a chance to dig again. And wow, I didn't even crit. Probably could have really used that. At least flinch. Okay, no, neither. I don't want Suicune to go down, so let's switch out to Mr. Dread, so where it actually is immune to dig. Haha, doesn't affect Mischievous. But, god damn, I was not expecting to catch Ariados so easily. Like, seriously, what was that? Anyway, I'll go save and heal up. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying before, I surprisingly caught, Ariados like that. I was saying that Cristino is one of the players of the D&D campaign, The Unexpectables. I'm getting kind of far into The Unexpectables. So I'm about like... I'm around like episode 70 or whatever of The Unexpectables as of recording this, which is September 17th. So, overall the campaign is really fun to just watch, because it's really fucking funny, guys. You should go watch The Unexpectables. It's a great campaign, and the players in that campaign are just absolutely fantastic. You have the aforementioned Cristino, you have Takahata 101, Connor Snake, and of course Gaijin Goomba. So, yeah, highly recommend The Unexpectables just to watch as the D&D campaign, because, well, it's really funny. And I really like the storyline so far. It's very interesting, and I like the characters too. Like, Borky and Greckles are just, like, my favorites. Like, Borky is just, like, this very stupid but lovable oaf. And you have Greckles, which is like the very serious character of, well, of the party, and it's like full on weeb, kind of like ninja like. But anyway, enough of The Unexpectables. Let's just continue onward. So I have Suicune and Kit Kat up in the front. I should also mention that the Ariados had Silver Powder for its held item, which boosts the power of bug type moves. So if you were looking for that, then you should definitely consider catching Ariados, even if you're not going to be using it. But yeah, go over here and you'll get yourself a DNA sample. You'll know this thing is used for later. How about we go over here? There's an item chest. And this contains a full restore. Yeah, full restores are very useful healing items. They completely restore all HP as well as any sort of status condition that a Pokemon has, so very much useful. Now, if you go over there, there will be a ceiling peon, so don't go right just yet. Instead, you should go up here and do an unrequired fight. But in that aspect, I can't exactly have Suicune up at the front now, can I? Because you all should know why. Oh, maybe this isn't really unrequired. This may actually be required because, yeah, I'm remembering this kind of incorrectly. There is an item back there, as you can see at the top left corner. And I think we kind of need that item, so yeah. That means we're leaving this battle in. So yeah, fighting scientists, you should expect electric types. That's kind of like their main shtick. Hence why I did not want to bring in a Suicune. So anyway, oh Screech, that could be bad if either of these guys explode or self-destruct. Kit Kat, how about you get a critical hit for me, please? Okay, no. Rosso Fire Blast? Okay, good. That's it. That's at least one of them down, I think. Okay, good. Just as long as you don't let them explode, or whatever, that's perfectly fine. Oh, god damn it, okay. Well, Espeon's going to be knocked out. I'm not sure about Rosso, but, yeah, Espeon is definitely down for the count. Because of those screeches. Ugh, god damn it. I just went back and healed too. That is so annoying. Ugh, that's why I hate these scientists. They're actually somewhat more competent than Cypherpeons. Surprisingly enough. So I really don't want to go back. Let's just use our healing items here. So where are my revives? There they are. I still have plenty. Although my hyper potion count is getting kind of low. So what is this item? It's another DNA sample. Okay, we definitely need this. So yes, this fight is actually required, now that I think about it. So anyway, now we can put Suicune back in the front, since we don't have any electric types to deal with. So yeah, there's a ceiling peon, like I said before. And I think I know what Shadow Pokemon this one has as well. Okay, yes, I do know for a fact. Okay. So, Granbull and Linoon. If you were looking carefully at the levels of the Shadow Pokemon so far in this place, then you might already know. Yeah, Granbull is a Shadow Pokemon. It's actually a pretty good one. There's a reason why Chugga actually used it in his LP. So, Granbull has Intimidate for its ability, so that's already a plus. Its attack stat is high. It's kind of beefy. And it can actually learn some cool moves like Sludge Bomb, which, by the way, is still physical in this generation, so, Sludge Bomb is actually a pretty decent type coverage move for Granbull. And yeah, the running trend here is that all but one of the Shadow Pokemon in here, aka the boss's Shadow Pokemon, are level 43. So if you see a Pokemon that is level 43, more likely than not, it will be a Shadow Pokemon. Let's hit it with a critical Shadow Rush. I'm not exactly afraid of Granbull going down, because like I said before, it's kind of beefy. Alright, Lineu's confused, so that's great. Alright, Shadow Rush. Yeah, even the critical Shadow Rush doesn't really put away Granbull. Alright, Lineu, hit yourself. Okay, no, you're just gonna use Odor Slip. That's perfectly fine, because that's a useless tactic. Alright, Scary Face, that's going to lower, okay, it's going to lower Espeon's speed by 2 stages, so that does help out with Granbull's speed problem, because Granbull is kind of slow. So, okay, yeah, Suicune is not the fastest thing on the field, and okay. Lineu hits itself. Okay, good. I don't want it to be doing anything else. Scary Face again. Okay, wow, you're really trying to shut down Espeon. But it's already the slowest thing on the field now, so it's not really a big deal at this point. And Vigoroth. So let's Side Beam the Vigoroth, and let's use a ball on Granbull, so let's fucking go, as Cito would say. Shot! 1, 2. Well, not the worst, but could be better. I was kind of confident in that catch, actually. Wow, you're just going to be abusing Scary Face? Like, Espeon is already the slowest thing. You don't need to lower its speed anymore. I don't know why you intend on lowering Espeon's speed stat even more, but go right ahead if it means that you're not going to be using Shadow Rush. But yeah, do remember that Granbull is actually a normal type in Generation 3. It wouldn't be until Generation 6 where it became a fairy type, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, not quite. So yeah, it will be weak to fighting, so okay, yeah, it also has strength. So, ow! Yeah, that should go to show that Granbull's physical attack stat is actually pretty good. Actually very good at that. How about we send in Shadow? I am the ultimate life form. No, you're not. I was just joking. Okay, let's use Bite on Vigoroth and continue chucking balls at Granbull. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Granbull, get. Granbull is, in my opinion, the best normal type in this game if you want something that hits hard on the physical side. There's a reason why Chugga used this thing in his LP. Granbull starts off with strength, which is about the best you could do if you want a normal type attack that is reliable. Other than that though, Scary Face is the only other good move here. Bite is a special attack in this game, but you definitely want to stay away from those when using Granbull. Takedown is the only level up move that I have listed here. This is for if you want slightly more power for less accuracy. It's pretty much your call on which normal type attack you would rather have. As for TMs, all the moves you see there are great in some capacity at the very least, since they're all backed up by Granbull's base 120 attack stat. And to top it all off, Granbull has the amazing Intimidate ability. Overall, if you were looking for a normal type that hits very hard, Granbull is the best option out of the bunch. Yeah, it's pretty slow, all things considered, but it's beefy enough to live through at least 1 or 2 strong attacks. So yeah, Granbull will make short work of any opposing mons, in a similar way to that of Ed and Eddie characters doing damage to each other. In other words, don't fuck with this top dog. Otherwise, you might just be torn to shreds. And there we go. I'm gonna go back to the PC to heal and save. Which, yes, you could technically use a PC to save, but you have to put your Pokemon into the PC for them to be fully healed up, and then get them back out. But anyway, I'll see you guys back at the elevators. You wouldn't believe how much backtracking I had to cut out already, and we're still not even at the final part of the game. This is like the second to last main dungeon in the game. So, yeah, things are going to be rough when we actually do get to the final dungeon, because I have to backtrack even more than what I'm doing right here. So that's really much of a pain in the ass. So I healed up, and how about we go into this elevator? Where does this take us? Okay. Not where I want to go yet. I may do like one more fight and then I'll end off the episode. Oh, wait. I just saw something. Crap. I just saw an item. I want to go back for it. Okay, I found another DNA sample. To tell you the truth, guys, there are 3 DNA samples, and, yeah, you need to get them all for this, thing right here. Which, coincidentally, we've just managed to get to. So, it's a DNA analyzer. Well, how about we, analyze our 3 DNA samples? Let's see, so this one is of Sudowoodo. And what's cool about the DNA samples is that they're different, like, in every playthrough, so they're never going to be the exact same. And this one is of Suicune. Alright, that's fitting, considering I'm using a Suicune. And what's this last one? Okay, yeah, I didn't click on that. Okay, I was clicking on the wrong one. Entei. Okay, I got 2 of the legendary beasts, kind of like, but their DNA. That's pretty cool. So actually, I got all 3 of the boss Shadow Pokemon. So far, that's really cool. I didn't think I would get all 3 of them within this one playthrough. Like, damn. That's actually really cool. There are some other Pokemon that you can get through DNA samples, but those are anyway, this is a required fight because this guy's going to walk up to you, and he will do something after you have defeated him. So yeah. And after this guy, there's going to be another required fight with somebody we already know. So, ooh, who could that be? Well, we won't be able to find out until next episode, so stay tuned until then. But until then, let's fight against this scientist. How about we get rid of this electrode first, before it could become annoying with how fast it is? Because like I said before, it is very fast, like, to the point where it's like the fastest Pokemon in the game. So, shit, not quite. Well, that's extremely not good, and Thunder is going to wreck Suicune, and... Ow! I'm sorry, Suicune. You're my favorite of the legendary beast, but your death will not be in vain. Well, technically not death, it's just fainting. But still, that sucks. So yeah, Rain makes Thunder 100% accurate. So, do keep that in mind. The boss of this place will actually use that strategy, so they will use Rain Dance to try to get 100% accurate Thunders off. So you may want to take that into account. And stop spamming Thunder, Jesus Christ! Alright, at least Electro goes down, so there's that at least. But god, it sucked that Suicune had to go down. And oh yeah, this guy also has an Ampharos, so... Oh god, Thunder again! Stop being a Thunder noob and... Oh, fuck. Haha! But anyway, yeah, that sucks. I kind of need Espeon for this Ampharos, so how about we use Shadow's turn to yeah, I'm not playing any games. Full restore. Fuck it. I'm not playing any games here. I just want that Ampharos gone before it could do anything. Thunder, that's going to really hurt because Ampharos' special attack stats through the roof. And Magneton uses Thunder. Critical hit! Oh, screw you, man. So, you know what? Like, you're getting a Fire Blast. I just realized it was still raining. God damn it. Okay. Well, we can still use Dig. Meanwhile, let's use Confuse Ray on Ampharos, so... Okay, at least I'm going to be taking advantage of a quad weakness here. Basically, Magneton being an electric and steel type, it's 4 times weak to ground, so... if I could just get this Dig off, okay, Thunder misses. Thunder... Alright, I actually baited them, which is doubly good for me because I don't want them to do anything with this rain out. And let's use Toxic on Ampharos, just because. Okay, critical hit. Thank you, Rosso. At least somebody's getting rid of these damn electric types. Okay, toxic. Okay, confused. Nice, hit itself. And thank God the rain stopped. Alright, Fire Blast. Boom! And we're done. And when we defeat him, this guy sets off an alarm, so... this guy says that there's no escape from the lab, but, yeah, about that. How about if I just show you? It replaces the cool music with this annoying alarm sound, and, so, there's that, but, yeah, that scientist said that there was no escape. But, if we do, try to leave... If we could just get over there... going up this elevator... And we go out here. Yeah. There's no escape my ass. You could just come and go as you please still. I don't know why that guy said that there's no escape. Because you could clearly still get out of this Shadow Pokemon Lab unscathed. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we will finish up the the Cypher Shadow Pokemon Lab, and, hopefully do away with the boss of the area. So, until then, take care and goodbye.